Let me tell you something, homie. I didn't have no show. I was working with the same organization that works against you. James Prince got a house full of them because the FBI want the Houston Police Department and James Prince too. Why you think Houston police keep turning the other way on all these murders? How do you think James Prince can get a police report to an open murder investigation that includes his son? And none of the stuff is redacted. None of the information on this none of this names is blotted. How can James Prince get access to that? So he working with the police.
Charleston White does not hold back when it comes to J. Prince Jr. and mob ties. This beef is raw, messy, and way past the point of return. If you land on Charleston's bad side, don't expect him to clap back with a couple of slick words. He's dragging your name in public, torching reputations, and putting the spotlight right where it burns the most. No filter, no breaks, and definitely no mercy. So when Sadie's TV brought Charleston on for a fresh sit-down, the energy was electric from the first second. They jumped straight into the heart of Houston and asked if it's really a safe playground for black celebrities to relax without worry. Charleston didn't flinch. He went straight for the jugular. He brought up the tragic killing of Takeoff, one of the most painful moments in hip-hop history, and he didn't hesitate to drop J. Prince Jr.'s name into that storm. He claimed that Houston can absolutely be safe, but only if you steer clear of checking in with J. Prince Jr. or his mob ties crew.
James Prince, I'm gonna go to war with the goddamn police for all this shit I got in here. What's wrong with you? I can go to war with police. What's wrong with you? I don't give about nothing. You, James Prince, mob ties, and Houston, come go to war with ready for war. Mention my name. I disrespect you, make you throw your life away. Chump. You a chump to me. You and your clique, a mob tie. Y'all can suck my...
Once you get tangled up with them, Charleston warned, that's when the danger really begins. And make no mistake, this isn't just some casual industry squabble. Charleston's beef with J. Prince Jr. runs deep like scars that never healed. He made it loud, raw, and undeniable. As long as mob ties is in the picture, there's no truce, no handshake, no peace, just nonstop war. Charleston didn't tiptoe. He stormed in swinging hard. He didn't just put J. Prince Jr.'s name in his mouth, he practically dared him to clap back. The man was ready for all the smoke. He went off on the so-called check-in culture, tearing it apart as nothing but a street hustle dressed up to look like security. According to Charleston, it's all smoke and mirrors. Just a scare game meant to keep folks under control while a few people pretend they run the city. He barked it loud. Ain't nobody gotta check in with nobody. Then he doubled down, shouting that Houston ain't owned by mob ties. That's Texas land, not mob ties land. The words cracked like thunder, and instantly, social media exploded. Clips spread like wildfire, and comment sections turned into war zones overnight.
Make Khloe Kardashian check in. What's the white boy name on The Voice? Make everybody check in. What's the white boy name down here? Post Malone. Make him check in.
Yeah.
Why the got to check in? I just left Houston last week. I ain't check in. Yeah, I went through Houston, went to Beaumont. Nah, I ain't check in. So why the got to check in, Mr. Prince? Mob ties?
No wonder everybody got to check in, y'all. Now, I'm checking in with the police department. Police department told me, hey, man, you got a problem with Mr. James Prince. Austin, we hear you got a problem with James Prince. Man, we scared of him. I swear to God, y'all, I just got the call from the Houston's mayor's office and the gang unit police department in Houston, Texas. They are scared of fire to rap a lot.
Some critics dragged Charleston, claiming he was just chasing attention, stirring drama for clout. But plenty of others clapped for him, saying he finally voiced what too many have been whispering in silence. Charleston wasn't backing off either. He kept aiming straight at mob ties, throwing shade and accusing them of pulling way too many strings behind the curtain in Houston, especially after Takeoff's tragic death. And then he sealed it with venom, calling it exactly what he sees it as: straight-up street bullying. Charleston didn't hold back. He warned that too many rappers crumble under pressure, trying to cozy up with the wrong crowd, only to find themselves stuck in a living nightmare. This time, there were no jokes. No punchlines. His tone was stone cold serious. Then he dropped a bomb that shook the room, claiming J. Prince Jr. walked right past Takeoff's lifeless body like it was nothing. Charleston blasted, "How you gonna act like you care, but you ain't even stopped to help?" That line hit like a gut punch. Fans froze, shocked, speechless, asking, who does that? According to Charleston, J. Prince Jr. moved like he felt nothing, like that heartbreaking scene didn't touch his soul at all. And just when people thought it couldn't get any darker, Charleston threw gasoline on the fire, accusing mob ties of only showing love when it benefits them. He shouted, "If it ain't one of theirs, they don't blink twice."
Houston is more of a player town. Houston is way player, homie. They ain't just hunting down celebrities. You can go to Houston with your jewelry on, go to the clubs and have fun. It happened to Takeoff was just a fluke. But you can go to Houston and party and have fun all night, go to different sides of Houston. And you can't do that you can't do that in LA, homie. All that setup dealing with J. Prince Jr. and mob tie because they extort. See, J. Prince Jr. and them try to extort. But they don't come up, homie, when they come up here, they be on their best behavior. When mob ties come up to Dallas, nigga, I was in DG with the homie. When Houston played Dallas, throwing money like they be on their best behavior. They only try to play the mob ties extortion to the weak rappers. But come on, homie, you heard what Sauce Walker told us, man. Yeah, man, y'all, homie, Houston is a player town.
Bring your on out here. We ready for war with anybody. Anybody. I ain't just talking. You scared of James Prince. James Prince. Daughter, his kids, his organization. If you a mob, I'm a nation.
That accusation spun the internet into chaos. Viewers ran back to the footage, replaying J. Prince Jr.'s every step, hunting for hidden clues in that storm of violence. Some swore Charleston was reaching for clout, stretching the story for views, but others, they insisted he was ripping the mask off and exposing a truth too many are afraid to speak. No matter which side people were on, the internet blew up with non-stop takes. Comments were flying in every direction, and one line kept getting repeated. "If this is what checking in gets you, then I'm good." Suddenly, folks everywhere were rethinking the whole game. Was it even worth it? The second Charleston dropped J. Prince Jr.'s name, it was like lighting a fuse. Boom, everything went up in flames. That's the kind of name that doesn't just stir the pot, it flips the whole table. Mentioning him is like tossing a lit match into a tank of gasoline. The blast is instant, and the fallout is wild. And trust, when Charleston starts pointing fingers, he ain't doing it just to talk. Things get spicy quick and the tension in the air is heavy. And guess what? I've got the clip right here for you. Don't blink, don't look away. This one is pure chaos on camera.
But I did see the mob ties in the J. Prince Rant too. Bro.
Man, ain't nobody scared of them niggas.
I'm saying like what, but like where does that come from? Where does that come from?
Because somebody asked the question. We not afraid of J. Prince up here in Dallas. Homie, he ain't had no influence up here. His sons, none of that. Nigga right there come through and try to do something. Some big dogs up here. Nah, homie, this big down now. Mob ties don't exist up here because when the police kill some, where's mob ties? When we need murder solved in the community and need kill babies, where is mob ties? When the women is getting beat, and where is mob ties, homie? Where is mob ties for the community? Mob ties. Harder we working for these kids up here. Don't bring no mother mob ties up to me. Them don't do a goddamn thing.
Charleston didn't just stop at calling out names. He doubled down, warning that Houston has become a stage where mob ties plays puppet master. He claimed that rappers flying in from out of town are being sized up the second they land, tested like they're stepping into enemy turf. And he said flat out, if you don't play by their rules, you're a target. The internet went into meltdown again, with folks debating if Charleston was exposing the truth or just trying to stir the pot. But then came the part that really shook people. Charleston said mob ties doesn't just flex power in the streets, they flex influence in the industry too. He hinted that certain careers have been controlled, slowed down, or even blocked because of who these artists decided to stand next to in Houston. That statement had fans scrambling, digging through old beefs, suspicious deals, and shady alliances, wondering if Charleston just revealed the ugly engine running behind the music scene. Charleston turned the heat up even more. He claimed Mob Ties isn't just flexing muscle in Houston streets, they've got their fingerprints all over the music game too. He said deals get made and broken depending on who shows loyalty, and if you don't bow down, doors start slamming in your face. According to Charleston, that's the real game nobody wants to admit. Mob-style influence running like a shadow label, pulling strings behind the curtain. He even hinted that some rappers who mysteriously fell off the map didn't just lose momentum. No, he suggested they got quietly iced out because they didn't play along with J. Prince Jr. and his crew. The claim sent shockwaves across social media. Fans immediately started pointing to careers that vanished too fast, asking if Charleston had just pulled the cover off a dirty secret the industry's been hiding.
Take them restrictions and protocols off any. We don't owe y'all nothing. Y'all people want to enjoy the entertainment. I can go hire me some white boy sheriffs to patrol me, but I'd much rather get the black security company. But if I got to check in because they go be dropping tips on me, now I go get the white boy security. You don't make them police check in. So no, that's what I mean by I don't respect nothing like that. You just making your people check in. That ain't how the mob work. The mob make everybody pay a price. The judge, the police chief, the police that run the beat, everybody got to pay. So that's why I don't respect it, homie. And I hate, it's like Whack 100 done tricked Mr. Prince, man.
Some folks said he was wildin', but others, they swore his words connected dots that have never made sense until now. Charleston didn't hesitate to put faces to the rumors. He said straight up that certain big-name rappers only shine in Houston because they've bent the knee to Mob Ties. He painted the picture of artists smiling in public, but behind closed doors, moving like they're trapped under somebody else's thumb. He even hinted that Takeoff's death wasn't just a random tragedy, but part of a bigger storm brewing around who really controls Houston's rap scene. That claim made the internet freeze. Suddenly, every old clip, every side-eye, every tense moment caught on camera was being dissected frame by frame. Fans started whispering about which rappers checked in and which ones refused, with some swearing that careers, tours, and even personal safety all depend on how close you stand to J. Prince Jr. Charleston kept hammering that message, warning the world that Mob Ties ain't just about respect. It's about fear, leverage, and power moves that can make or break an artist overnight. Charleston took it up another level. He warned that all this flexing, all this so-called power Mob Ties is showing off, ain't going unnoticed. He claimed the feds are already circling, watching every move, stacking files like puzzle pieces, just waiting for the right moment to strike.
Don't have that mystique to him no more. Now he on camera explaining to this, yeah, so now he don't look like the big bad Prince no more. He look nervous at times. He look like Whack getting the best of him. He don't look strong no more, cause he done let Whack trick him. But I know, and he know, the feds done rattled his cage with Whack, and they ain't never been able to rattle his cage. Whack 100 is with the FBI. That's why J. Prince seems so nervous, cause he know that nigga with them people. He know it. That's why he seems so like he's shaking. He know it. I know it and Mr. Prince know it. And the FBI know we know. So, I just hate the great Prince, man. The great Mr. Prince. Let that trick him. Yeah.
He shouted that when you see raids, arrests, and sweeps hitting Houston, don't act surprised, because according to him, the streets aren't the only ones keeping tabs on J. Prince Jr. and his crew. Charleston made it sound like every shady deal, every viral clip, every whisper online could be evidence sitting in a folder right now. Fans went wild with theories. Was Charleston exaggerating? Or did he just spill the truth about why the Mob Ties name keeps popping up in conversations about federal investigations? Some folks said he was stirring panic, but others swore he was connecting the dots the media won't dare touch. And that's where things stand. Charleston throwing bombs, the internet dissecting every move, and Mob Ties caught in the middle of some of the loudest accusations we've heard yet. The streets are buzzing, the feds are circling, and fans can't stop replaying the footage trying to separate fact from smoke. One thing's clear. This story is far from over, and the next chapter is only getting messier. Before you bounce, make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's keep this convo going. Got thoughts? I want to hear them. And hey, send this to somebody who needs to see what's really going down. Catch you in the next one. It's gonna be even crazier.